Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Boundless, and today we're going to be doing a meditation on inner peace. We're going to get started right away, and we're going to focus on relaxing our bodies to help us get better prepared for the actual meditation. So I invite you to sit down, relax, or lie down, whatever's more comfortable for you, and we'll start with closing our eyes. I'll close mine as well. And what I want you to do is to feel your body from head to toe. And you're going to imagine yourself relaxing every part of your body, pretty much like a body scan. So we're going to start from the top of our heads. And we're going to feel this wave of relaxation start trickling down to our ears, our eyes, our nose, our mouths, down to our neck, our shoulders. Feel the relaxation of your spine. Any tension that you feel along the way, just relax into it. Let go of any tension you might be feeling. Let's go down our arms, our chests, back, torso, your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. Allow everything to melt into this relaxation. And when you're doing this, you might start to notice all these subtle vibrations that perhaps you weren't aware of before. But this relaxation is a good primer for the actual meditation. It puts you in that space. Take a few deep breaths to your nose. Take another few deep breaths, and this time, feel how when you exhale, gravity allows your body to melt more into that relaxation. Take as much time as you need. If you need to pause the video to get more comfortable, that's perfectly fine. But from here, we are going to go ahead and get started with the actual meditation now. And I'll be guiding you through this. All you need to do is relax, close your eyes, and listen. So to develop this inner peace that we all have within us, but to develop it and bring it out more into your everyday experience, these sittings are very important, because what you're about to learn today is going to help you pretty much in any situation you'll ever encounter. Doesn't matter how good or bad your day is, this inner peace does not go away. It's something you can count on in your experience to relax into whenever things get tough. So I invite you to relax even further, melt into this peace. Okay, so let's get started with awareness. You'll keep your eyes closed, and we're just gonna notice first our thoughts. We want to begin to notice when our thoughts arise within us and when they begin to stir up our field of awareness. This usually happens when you are having a thought and you don't realize you're thinking, and it kind of just pulls you into it. It makes you feel like you're actually living that thought. Now, this in itself is not bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But what is the issue here is the identification with your thinking that what you are is your thoughts. And that's just not how it is. Your thoughts are actually within you. There's something that you're aware of, something that you can notice. So take a few moments and let's sit here. And when you notice a thought arise, don't try to make it go away. Don't try to prolong it. Instead, just notice the moment that thought appears and make a mental note to yourself that it's there and just let it go. You see, thoughts, they're similar to clouds. They can move by quickly, slowly, but they're kind of just floating there. They appear and they disappear. No matter what type of thought arises in your mind, just understand that your thoughts are not you. And you don't have to believe your thoughts if they don't align with your vision, if they don't align with who you are. If you experience a ton of negative thinking throughout the day, this meditation will help you stray away from that. So just sit there relaxed. And every time a thought arises, notice it and let it go. Thoughts are not permanent. If you start to get anxious or feel thoughts of frustration, anger, depression, just notice that. Don't try to change what's happening. Just become aware of what's happening. Now, your mind may begin to conjure up images. You may begin to see pictures, images. Your imagination may start coming to the foreground. And if that's the case, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Treat them just like thoughts. If you see any images, take note of it and let it go. And notice how when you let it go, there's this kind of silence that you can sense in all directions. Now let's take this a step further. Most people imagine the outlines of their body, but here right now, we're going to treat that as imagination because that's what it is. So if you're imagining the outline of your arms, your legs, if you're imagining yourself sitting there, you also want to just notice this and let it go. Because you see what happens is once you do this, the peace that everyone has that everyone has within them starts to shine a little bit brighter. And that peace is the silence that goes off in all directions, no matter if it's quiet, if it's noisy, no matter if there are objects here or not, that silence is ever present. And you start to feel into that more and more as you do this meditation. Take a few moments. Now you may begin to feel vibrations in your body. And if you do, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. In fact, I tend to notice that these vibrations naturally grow, I don't want to say louder, but they become more present as you begin to relax more. You actually start to notice them. But don't be alarmed. They're just part of you. Now, the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take our awareness and we're going to push it off as far as we can in every direction. And when you do this, it may seem strange, but it's something we're already used to doing. And it's not that we're actually doing anything, it's just what our natural state is. Our natural state of being is that silence that is ever present. So begin to put your awareness in every direction and realize that there are no boundaries for how far your awareness can go. It's limitless. It just continues to going. There's no brick wall or anything that stops your awareness. The walls in your room don't stop your awareness. The chair or the bed or the cushion you're sitting on, it doesn't stop your awareness. So notice how your thoughts are not something that should also be stopping your awareness. They can't. So if you get caught up in your thinking, just understand that you are aware of being caught up in thinking and that you're still peaceful, but you may have just forgotten, and that's perfectly fine. That's why we sit down in these meditations to deepen that sense of peace. And to remember what we are. take a few moments. So notice how any bodily sensations, any physical sensations you're feeling, any sounds you're hearing, things that you're smelling, anything that you taste, everything that we call the senses, they are things that are within you. These things aren't you, but they're within you. You are that inner peace that you're searching for. This meditation will help you deepen that sense of peace so that when you go about your daily life, no matter what you encounter, you're always in this type of relaxed inner state that nothing can break. And you can sit back and watch life unfold. It's quite beautiful, actually. The more you do this, the more your mind will begin to settle. And the more your mind begins to settle, the easier it is to recognize that peace that is always and has always been there. All right, let's begin to start bringing it back here now. Now, when we're finished with this meditation, I don't want you to just go about your life in the same old ways you were before. I want you to remember the sitting and come back to it as many times as you need. But I want you to remember this sitting. Remember what was discussed here. Remember that you're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're not your sensations. You're not anything that you can hear, touch, see, taste, smell, all that stuff. Those things are tools that your being uses to navigate this world. What you are is truly peaceful. And the more you tap into that, the more you will experience it in your daily life. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back now. Feel free to take a few moments longer if you need to, or feel free to even pause if necessary. But we're going to go ahead and open our eyes. Now, I don't know about you all, but whenever I finish doing this meditation, it feels like the whole world becomes still. There's this deepened sense of peace, and it feels unshakable. My body is tingling right now. My mind is thoughtless. The sense of there being a me completely disappears. And all that's left is what there always was. And this is how you really start to develop that inner peace. This is how you do it. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please let me know in the comments how you felt after this meditation. How did it make you feel? I encourage you all to keep coming back to it as many times as you need. And just stay tuned for more meditation videos, talks, you name it. Thank you for visiting my channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.